welcome back to another pretty HD video. Today we have another career mode episode. We're back at Everton, and if you didn't know already, it is already episode 2 of season 3. So let's get to it. We've got the Wembley Stadium final of the Community Shield against Chelsea. Chelsea, of course, FA Cup winners, or were they the runners-up? Did we win the FA Cup last year? It might actually be that this was the FA Cup final match last year. So imagine this as a warm-up, if you like, then. Or the FA Cup final was technically the warm-up of this. Okay, so this is a bit weird. I believe that we won both the Barclays Premier League and the FA Cup last year, meaning that Chelsea were the runners-up in the FA Cup and the Premier League, coincidentally, meaning that they are the team that face us today in the Community Shield final, which technically it's only a one-game tournament, so if you're in the Community Shield, you're going to be in the final anyway. But either way, I mean, we really should get to the gameplay, and that is exactly what we're going to do here. It's a great start. 25 minutes in, Samuel Says puts us ahead, and that guy is awesome. I really like this guy. He has got such a good shot on him. His accuracy is insane, as you can see by his stats, and as is reflected here. And, well, it suggests that this guy is going to be a great player for the future as well, and the Premier League season with him, I can't wait for it. But unfortunately, Everton does limp off injured, as I am forced into a substitution. But regardless, Eric Dier does come on in replacement, and I suppose that injury only lasts 3 weeks in the end, so it's a lucky one. It could have been a lot worse, let's be quite frank. And a bit of a surprise penalty. I don't really know what it was given for, but it's not a surprise that it's Inigo Martinez, is it? It seems to be that whoever is in centre-back always seems to give away the bloody penalties, which isn't really a surprise, as I've already said. Hazard steps up for this one, and he just seems to be made for taking penalties in this game. Literally, he can't do anything but take a bloody penalty. And here, well, in real life, of course he can, but we do try to distract him. And I will, for once, happily say it pays off. Absolutely sensational miss from Hazard there, and luckily we get away with it. But this one, we didn't get away with. He is brought down the box. Willian, I believe, the Brazilian right midfielder. And yes, another penalty. So, I mean, what are the chances of us saving 2 penalties in a row? Same defender, but yet no yellow card, just a bit of a collision. And you can see why that one was a penalty, but the other one wasn't. Well, the other one was debatably not a penalty. That one, you can sort of see it a bit more, but still debatably just a bit of a collision. But there was reason for him to fall over. There was contact, meaning that Hazard wants to make amends and put right what he did wrong. And it's very rare to concede 2 penalties in a game. Forget about saving or making them miss, both of them. Which means we have literally just saved ourselves from going 2-1 down. Seriously, that is immense. That has never happened to me before. That is just insane. And, well, I predicted right. Hazard went the same way, and it still wasn't good enough. It's rare to save penalties on that extent when they are in the very top of the corner. Howard somehow pulled off the save, and I don't know where it came from, but it was excellent. Unluckily for us, though, it wasn't going to last. We were minutes away from the party, as it was, unsurprisingly, Gary Cahill who ruined the day. Gary Cahill, typical Gary Cahill. And he's a bit of a chest pump as well, leading Hazard. But the FA Community Shield, or the Charity Shield, if you like, it isn't really important as such. I mean, you know it's not important when you go straight to penalties. I mean, no extra time. Like, what the hell? Was that always a rule? I think it might have been, you know, but it's a bit weird. It just felt a bit weird going straight to penalties, no extra time. Meant we reserve a bit of energy in the banks for next game, which is, of course, the first Barclays Premier League fixture. And, well, not much really happened. 1-0 late, and Baines converted his very sweetly and very calmly. Hazard finally scores, and it's with the worst penalty there, just a bloody cheeky chip down the middle. It is Joel Campbell up next, and Joel Campbell does manage in the end, after a very long wait, smash it above Courtois and find the top corner of the net. Fabregas looking to do a similar job, trying to find the roof of the net. Howard not distracting anybody this time. And Howard makes the save, unbelievably. I thought he made the save and it went back in, but no, unbelievable. If there was a replay on that, I would happily show you, because that is insane. Thiago, it is his first competitive game. Remember, the Community Shield does set down a stat, which means Thiago gets a goal to his name in his first competitive game. Remy now, Howard doing again, trying a bit of stretches, trying to take the eye of the ball, and he almost did. Not really the most likely of penalties to not be saved in some ways. I expected that to be a save, especially when he fell right in front of the ball, yet he remained to miss. And Strootman pretty much seals it for us. Thiago Costa, even if he scores here, we only have to score one more penalty and confirm victory. And Thiago Costa does score, he makes no mistake on it, the informed Spanish striker. But Lukaku could win it for us. He's got a bit of a bad history, being the last penalty taker, of course, well, especially in the Super Cup with Chelsea. But nonetheless, we still win the Charity Shield, the Community Shield, and you can see it doesn't really mean much. I mean, especially when players don't even celebrate that badly. It is still technically a competitive cup, though, I believe. So, I mean, it's not often you can say you got silverware to your name from the very beginning of the season. Did we win this last season? I think we might have done, so we might have retained it. Not certain on that because it's been such a long time, because obviously we had the break from Everton and went to Spain, etc, etc. But, well, back at Everton, we win the first trophy in the first competitive game, which, well, it very seems easy, doesn't it? Nathan has gone to Swansea as well, so Swansea picking off our players, transfer listed players, so Naismith does go on his way out, and in the end I reject Luke Garbett. Now, a bit of a weird decision, but I don't think we need him yet, especially only being 78 rated. Dunn, he's great as a left back. And of course, you have Baines as well. And if this was one season later, Baines might be on the decline. But at the moment, as far as I know, Baines isn't on the decline. And well, why do you need a new left back when your left back pops up with a goal like that? I always love celebrating to that stand. I've always loved celebrating to that stand. And Eric Durham comes out of nowhere with an absolutely insane goal. That was simply fantastic. And flipping Delafeu was just on the other side of the board. Go back and you'll see. Don't know what he's doing over there, but okay, he's on the other side of StubHub. But, I mean, simply fantastic. Wraps his foot around it, and, well, the keeper could have done better, I suppose, if I was Gary Lineker, but ultimately, it was a great, great finish. And as the knock-on effect with the head, it's played into Samuel Says. He picks it up and waits for the overlap, waits for the run. Bit of a fake shot inside. He waits for the overlap, like I already said. Christian Atsu picks it up now. He delivers the shot, but it hasn't quite got the venom needed to sneak in to past the post. Lukaku isn't even playing first-team football anymore because Samuel Says he's just that good. He cuts inside this time, rustles the defender up the ball. He's got such good shot power, such good accuracy, as I've already said this episode multiple times, and he makes no mistake there. Runs to the corner flag to certify a 2-0 lead. He gets his first goal in the Premier League. Of course, he's technically already got a competitive goal with us, but first goal in the Premier League, this guy really does look good. I mean, I don't even know how to explain it. He is no better way to start off a season than to play against a team like QPR to really lift your motivation. I mean, first season we played Leicester. We lost them 1-0, surprisingly. That was a bit of a weird game, not the rest of starts, was it? Then we played, I believe, Norwich, where we won at 5-0, 5-1. Then QPR, I mean, it's another opportunity for an absolute smashing here. And as you can see, Atsu, because he's so ungreedy, because he's such a great assister, he taps it over. And although it's sweaty, it's very, very polite. And Samuel Says, well, what a player he is turning out to be. It's very, very early days, but he's opening his career to a whole new passageway, to a whole new door. And it's great. It's just fabulous to have such a good player for free. I mean, I'm so glad I found the guy. It was just out of pure chance. Pure chance, looking through the global transfer network. Didn't even know he was glitch. Didn't even know about him. And, well, that is how it's turned out. It's been a great, great relationship. And I hope the romance can continue with Samuel Says. But that does it all for second half. There's potential there to be a 7-0, but, didn't really come in the end. So a very, very uneventful second half, and after such an eventful first half, it was a bit of a disappointment. But anyway, I did thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure you smash that like button. Also, I've got a new intro. Tell me whether you like it or not, if you've lasted this long, in the comments section below. And I will see you next time.